I don't normally do videos about someone's drama, but I was asked to do this like by my friend Amy, who has been in my other videos, as it involves her. So there was this woman called Martine McCormick, and she neglected two other puppies. So I'm gonna give you the context of this. So someone that Amy knew, it's her boyfriend's mum called Sylvia. Or if you hear me mention her name, now you know who I'm on about. She, her, her dogs had puppies, and there was four puppies in that litter, with them being named Pineapple, Rolo, Smelly, and Pepper. Interesting names. And she didn't intend for her dogs to get pregnant. She's not a dog breeder. Anyways, um, so she she wanted to sell her puppies, and the woman who I mentioned at the very start, Martine, decided to buy one of the puppies, Pineapple, and Sylvia wanted to like for Pineapple wanted 500 pounds for it, and Martine, instead of paying that, she decided to pay £250, and then she said that she'd pay 100 weekly, and she had the dog for 3 months, and she never paid the extra 250. She, from what I know, she kept making excuses and avoiding giving the money. So yeah, it's not exactly a good. It wasn't necessarily a good start. Then after having the dogs for about 3 months, I think it was. I believe that's what I was told. From one of Sylvia's friends, she received a photo of Pineapple, the beige dog, and as you can see by the photo you're seeing now, it was just skin and bones. Like, she clearly hadn't taken very good care with Pineapple. And she had a dog before that as well called Lucy. Now, Lucy apparently she had for about 4 years, and she was in a terrible state as well. Like, her claws were unhealthily long. Like, when they took Lucy to the vet, like they could only file off so much because apparently there was a vein in it. I don't know too much about dogs, and a lot of her teeth were in a pretty terrible condition. And she like she meaning Lucy, she had no fur behind her ears, which is a medical condition. I don't, as I said like just now, I don't know too much about dogs. And she was only 8 kilograms, which I think is very light for a dog. Like, that's an unhealthy weight for a 4-year-old dog. That's just my assumption. Hang on, I'll Google it. Okay, so a a bulldog should be a French bulldog should range from 20 to 28 pounds according to Google, and Lucy was only 8 kilograms, and the female should weigh about 20 to 28 pounds, meaning she is classed as underweight. Then there's Pineapple, who is only, I think, from what I've been told, 6 kilograms. So as you can see, these dogs are very unhealthy. They were very unhealthy in her care. And talking about Pineapple, um, according to her microchip, she the ownership hadn't changed. So in the 3 months that she had Pineapple, she was never taken to the vets in the whole 3 months that she had him. And a in a text conversation, uh, Martine claims to have like try to take Pineapple to the vets. I think she claimed 2 or 3 times. And if she was genuinely concerned about Pineapple's health, she would have called like 17 times or tried to go to a different vets. Like, she evidently doesn't care. She didn't care, and she acts like Pineapple's health just changed
I'm
overnight.
sorry, Amy, but it happened overnight. I've got people to vouch for it. I am not being slandered over Facebook like this, right? Somebody's broken into my house, which is fine because the police are involved now, and taken my other dog, which is clearly well looked after. I don't I don't overfeed dogs. That's not me. I don't breed unwell dogs either. So she fell ill, whether or not she'd ate a slug or something like that, because I let them in I always keep the back door open so they can go in and out freely. It's all a load of bullshit, this is, and I've had enough. It's horrible. Have a look on my Facebook and see what all of my friends have put, and you'll know that's wrong. I'm sorry if Pineapple was, had fell a little bit ill, but obviously that's the first time she's probably been allowed out into the garden. But I ain't having this. It's disgusting. The police are involved anyway. I called the PDSA. I couldn't do anything more than that. I couldn't get her into a vet.
And to lose like a significant enough weight to be classed as unhealthy, she'd have to have like some super metabolism, which just isn't possible. Anyways, after seeing the picture of Lucy being unhealthy, she Sylvia and her friends went to go and check on the dogs because she obviously still cares for them, and well, they're kind of still under her ownership as Martine hadn't paid the full price for it. And when she arrived, she knocked on the door, no response. She heard the puppies in the garden, and she went to the garden, and then she saw both Pineapple and Lucy lying on some kind of cloth. It appears to be like a cloth or a slab just outside in the grass. Now, from what I've been told, Martine she was on the patio and she could see them and like worrying about the dog's health. Sylvia took the puppies and well she's taken them and she's been and Sylvia, Amy and her boyfriend have been they've been nursing him back to health and treating him with love, which they hadn't been before. And since like this has happened, Martine has been acting like some keyboard warrior and acting as if everyone else is the bad guy instead of claiming like accountability for her actions. And you're probably wondering why am I talking about this? It's a story and like she doesn't have access to the dogs, so they should be fine. Well, she now has a new puppy and the RSPCA can't do anything unless the puppy was in the same state as the other ones were. And online she's been kind of verbally abusive towards Amy and Sylvia, which is just unfair. Like, Amy she skipped college to take care of the dog, like the puppies. Like, she skipped the day of college to go take them to the vets. Anyways, I don't want to keep you here any longer. I just wanted to talk about it to, I guess, make people aware as she is, like, she's been very abusive towards her animals and she's just not cared about them at all. Like Lucy, she was, like, from what I know, she was kept in a cage for, like, pretty much all of her life. Like, that's not a way to live. And, like, dogs are meant to be, like, they're meant to be treated well. So, I guess the more people that know, then I guess more people are aware. I don't really know what else I can do, and I guess that'll be it for this video. But I guess share this video to like I guess spread awareness of this woman's vile actions, and yeah.